Dr. Sherman, I'm very curious about your resonance concepts. Can you explain me your time wave theory?
Yes, my time wave theory, which would replace the scientific notion that time is a perfectly featureless and smooth surface, is the idea that time actually has a structure. It has a topology. It can be described somewhat in the way that a stock market can be described, as a series of rising and falling fluctuations of novelty. And over long periods of time, this novelty has accumulated in the universe, building up first stars and then later complex organic molecules, ultimately issuing into intelligent life and a culture such as our own. I believe that process in the universe is not driven from the events of the past, but rather drawn toward a kind of transcendental attractor that is ahead of us in time. We are now very, very close to encountering this transcendental attractor. It's almost as though time can be thought of as the surface of a small lake or pond. When that surface begins to boil and churn, it means an enormous protean form is about to break through. History, which is only 20,000 years old, is the churning of the surface of time. And as that churning becomes more violent, as time accelerates, we are approaching ever closer to the transcendental object. And when ultimately it breaks through into ordinary space-time, it will be as though the entire planet has collided with a hyperdimensional object. And I now believe that this point in time, this nexus of hyperdimensionality, is less than 20 years in the future. My mathematical calculations cause me to believe that it will occur at the winter solstice of 2012 AD, when the galactic center is eclipsed by the solstice sunrise.